This is exciting.
It is exciting.
How are you?
Oh, oh my God.
Excuse me.
Straight away with the fart machine?
Yeah. I just
Did
thought,
you do it yesterday when I wasn't
Tuesday.
here?
No, I
Or
didn't
was
have I didn't have the fart machine on yesterday.
Oh, right.
No, it was just me. It was lonely without you.
Yeah.
It was lonely without
no
you. Who
fart
do I have
machine.
to blame?
Oh my God, I can't put my head down. Let's not tell them what's happening to
Hello,
my hair.
cheers,
Okay?
Bill.
It's a...
Oh, that's a secret too? Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I blame the kid.
Yeah, she's brought the
Yeah.
varmints home. But anyway,
Yeah.
we've got
Anyway,
livestock.
so
We're
yeah,
raising
so
livestock.
I'm just gotta.
I don't even like to
whatever
scratch my-
about. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, we're doing our best.
Intimacy. Ugh.
That's what a lot of people who aren't married think marriage is intimacy. Ugh. But
No, it's very sweet. I think intimacy.
it is sweet until it gets
Yeah.
naughty.
Did that sound convincing? I hope
Until
so.
somebody yells, "Cut that out!"
Yeah. Stop it. Or that's awful. What you're doing.
That's awful. Yeah, that's the thing that you say sometimes, which
I do.
And it's not
It's
awful.
the
I'm not
non-consensual jujitsu. It's like ever since you started doing jujitsu, there's a whole his cuddling, or sort of, advances have taken on this whole new. Because you'll think that he's going in just for a sweet caress, and then the next thing you're in some kind of a neck lock thing, and I'm like, ugh.
I'm
It is
really
awful.
trying not. I'm trying to be
don't.
stealthy about that.
Yeah, but he has these jujitsu impulses, and he can't keep
my God.
he can't keep them tamped down.
Anyway, she's found the primary defense against that, which is to get some kind of head lice that now I'm scared I'm going to get. I'm
Yeah.
not scared I'm going to get them.
Yeah, you've got them. Who are we kidding? You have them.
Uh,
Hi, Rhonda.
Rhonda's in the house.
Should I tell him about my dream?
Ever heard of Dennis Blair? Yes, I have heard of Dennis Blair, comedian. Yes, not related to Tony Blair. What were
Tony
you-
Blair.
Yeah,
That
remember
guy.
him?
I do remember
Yeah.
Tony Blair. Yeah, friends with Bill Clinton.
Coalition of the
Willing. Yeah. Yeah, the
So,
Coalition of
what were you saying?
Propaganda.
What were you talking about?
Uh,
Do you remember?
Yeah, I did remember it actually. Yeah, I said, should I tell him about my dream?
Oh, yeah, you
people-
can tell about your dream.
Yeah.
And I could tell about one of my finds. It may be surprising that I can find anything in here, but
I can't find anything in here. I
no,
sometimes I
it's
can't
my
even
filing
find him
system.
in
It's
here.
all in here.
He's just camouflaged in with all the stuff. If he's wearing a sarong, it's impossible. You could not find him. He blends in with it.
Don't picture me in a sarong. Don't.
No, it's quite cute. Oh, I should not scratch my hair.
I
'cause
also have a
yeah,
couple
hair-
of kilts.
That will
But that's
freak people
enough
out.
about me.
Yeah, enough about you. Looking around for your kilts.
Okay. Go ahead. You were going to talk about your dream, and then I've got questions I can answer.
Oh, okay. So I had this dream that I was guest hosting the Oprah show, and I have no desire to be the guest host on Oprah or anyone else's show. I just want to be hosting my own show.
Now look,
But
let's take it easy, Oprah. She would love to guest host your show. She would love to do it. Are you kidding me? You're saying that you don't want to do it? You would, of course, you would love
well,
to do
yeah,
it.
well, I would do it, but
If you got a phone call,
I would pick a way better subject than the subject that I picked in my dream.
Hang on just a second,
Yeah,
Oprah.
Yeah.
Honey, it's Oprah. She's calling
Oh.
to ask if you want to guest host your show. Is that still a no? Are you ready to pull the trigger on that?
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do
yeah,
it.
she says, that was...
Yeah.
We were under quarantine. She didn't know what she was talking about.
Yeah,
Thanks for calling. We'll
I've
see you in
lost my
Chicago.
mind. Okay, so I'm guest hosting on Oprah's show, but it's not the usual Oprah show. It's a sort of a horrible facsimile of her show, and I've got the worst crew. They're just awful. First of all, they're just completely they couldn't give a shit about me. They don't give me any instructions, and so what happens is I sort of have to keep asking them questions like, when do we do the opening? When do we blah blah? And we're not on that nice set that you just sort of walk out onto where there are some sofas. Does Oprah sit at a desk, or she sits on a sofa as well?
I have to admit that I haven't, and I apologize, Oprah, because I know I was
Yeah,
just talking
sorry,
to you.
I should have
I've
done some
secured
homework.
Belinda as a guest host, but I don't watch the Oprah. I don't even know if she's doing her show.
No, I don't think
I
she
think
is.
it's mostly
I
her
think
magazine.
I think it's a thing of the past.
Okay, so
But
for
anyway,
you to
the-
guest host the Oprah show is going to require a time machine So it's a big ask.
Oh.
Anyway.
I can't. Well, I'd like to try and travel back. I'd like to go back to the good old days.
Would you?
The 80s or the 90s.
Oh, I'm not crazy
I'm
about...
I'm wearing an 80s jacket right now.
Yeah, there's somebody says you're killing it right here. Who
Yeah.
says you're killing it on the wardrobe department? Lisa.
Yeah. I got this, Lisa, because it really reminded me of some crazy jacket that I had in the 80s that I thought I looked so great in.
In the other dimension where leopards are purple. And
Yeah,
the sky
it's a
the sky is
purple.
orange and leopards are purple. This is
It's a purple leopard, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so shout out for purple leopards. So anyway, the staff are being really terrible and they're not giving me any instructions. And so then so I'm sort of asking them questions. We're totally doing it on the fly, and we're not sitting on nice, comfy sofas, and there aren't any guests. It's just we're in a place like Grand Central Station. It's big, it's spread out, and then the hilarious thing happens is we do one little take over here, and I've decided for some reason that the subject of today's show when I did it last night was going to be political polling, which I know very little about, and I don't trust it. So I'm talking about political polling. And there are no writers, there's no one helping me, there are no experts.
So it's a classic. It's the classic show business dream where you're in the middle of a job and you have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's a little what I'm worried about right now with this story. Do you have a lot of times dreams are just fizzle off and then I couldn't figure out, and then a beaver showed up and I woke up.
No, there was no beaver. So what happens is, but one of the things that was really wild in the dream is that we have to do these walks in between each location. But they've put me in something that when I go to walk, I realize, I can't actually walk in it. So I've got to
They've got you in a version of the straitjacket, but it's pants.
Yeah, it's weird pants, and so I'm looking like sort of, like I've got bound feet or something as I sort of hobble to, from one location to the next. And when I get there, and then I go, okay, I only have to speak for 2 minutes, but what am I going to say about? Okay, okay?
Well,
I'll tell you what happens is. So anyway.
One of the rules. Go ahead.
Okay,
yeah.
I know other people's dreams are super boring, so I'll quickly cut to the chase.
Yeah, and your other people to everyone.
Yeah, right. Okay, so sorry, guys. So what happens is, it's really excruciating. I'm having a completely horrible time.
Oh,
My
boy.
legs are bound up.
It's terrible. You can't move your legs.
Yeah, and then I finally realized, I have got something to say about political polling, and I can't remember what it is. I'm like, I think I can at least talk for 2 minutes, for the next segment, and then I wake up. And you're there, and it's one of those things where it takes a little bit to.
What the hell? This is exactly what I was worried about.
I know.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, maybe something else happened.
She said, "Do you want to hear about the dream?" And I said, "No, save it for the show." And then I realized, a very short way into the dream story, that one of the rules of conversation is no one gives a shit about your dreams.
No, they're completely boring. So sorry
and you're
if
my wife. I love you. And
if I completely bored you?
No, that dream was all right.
But the funny thing was, my friend April said that she
You're still powering in. Okay, keep going.
This is my closer. Okay, this is it. So my friend April said that she had a dream that she was with Ellen DeGeneres in her house in Montecito and the house was on fire.
Okay.
All right.
So
terrible.
So it's common for women of a certain demographic to have a dream that they're hosting a female talk show host's show.
Yeah, except I don't think April was hosting it. I think she was just hanging out with Ellen, because maybe that's actually a real dream of hers. Whereas
And then the other thing that you did today was you dressed up. She got an outfit and dressed up and made a little video. So can people see that yet? Is that on
on Instagram. Yeah, Jake filmed what my dream felt like to me for Instagram.
She dressed up, and so you can see a picture of her on Instagram. Don't go there right now. Believe me, if you love this story, there's time.
Yeah, and you'll be very pleased to know that it's just a tiny, just 10 seconds, because probably the dream only lasted 10 seconds.
Well, there's someone prior to you telling that story did say that if you do get to guest host Oprah, you should wear that jacket. So you've got that going for you.
Oh, the one that I've got on right now. Yeah, well, I'm definitely not wearing the straitjacket outfit that my horrible wardrobe girl put me in.
Laura says that Apple TV keeps telling her that Oprah has a show there now. We got a free subscription to Apple TV for 1 year. Because we got new phones prior to the virus outbreak. And I just can't find anything that I'm really interested in on Apple TV. So if anybody knows anything, let me know.
Oh, yeah. We're watching Counterpart right now, which has got a bit of a Should we tell them what's in it, or that will be
Well,
a
we can talk a
spoiler?
little about Counterpart. Counterpart is great.
We think it's very good.
We were really enjoying it. J.K. Simmons, who was in what was the movie where he plays the drum instructor and he drives the student completely nuts?
Oh, he's cruel.
Yeah, he's very mean in that.
Yeah,
But, and
yeah.
in this, he plays two characters, and one is kind of nicer and one is meaner. He's terrific. He's also
Everybody has a counterpart. So you have a version of you in the other world.
you find that out pretty early.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
that's not
spoiler
much of a
alert. But anyway,
spoiler.
check it out. It's
And,
kind of it's more of a spy kind of Jean-Luc Ray kind of a thing, but it's
Yeah,
got a
sort of
sci-fi setup element to it. Anyway,
Cold War.
we're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. We're liking it.
John says he pulled off the side of the road to watch the show. Thanks, John. I hope I'm not
that's very
making it late
sweet.
forever. Where could you possibly be going? Nothing's open. Are you in an alternate universe where things are open? Fuck, I wish I was there.
Oh, Sean thinks my jacket is very Keith Richards. That's cool.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yeah, Rhonda, they want me to muffle. They want to muffle your political opinions. Oh, the polling thing.
Yes, yeah, I rolled back a little
Yeah, I
bit.
see. I get it.
Yeah, someone, Mark is advising me to vet the dreams before the show. Yes, I realized, we don't do any pre-interview here, and it's obviously
Yeah.
it's a mistake.
Yeah, and you have one guest, and she's really hit or miss.
No,
Sometimes she's
no,
good,
you're
and
great.
other times you're like, what the?
You're great.
What is she talking
Yeah,
about?
you're
It's
great.
ridiculous. And that's the thing about your dreams. When you're in them, I just couldn't. The main thing I really couldn't believe about the dream was that I was in an outfit that I couldn't walk in because they were filming me walking between.
Okay,
locations.
okay with the
Okay,
dream.
I'm gonna shut.
The movie with J.K. Simmons is called Whiplash. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, John. You're really helping out.
Yeah.
Thanks for pulling off to the side of the road.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it without you
yeah.
because
It's-
we need some assist today because
maybe
I'm
you
a little.
could- maybe
I'm
you could
off
help me.
roading and it's not good.
Would you mind getting on the phone with her to do a pre-interview? That would be helpful to me.
I've just.
Oh, this will take about an hour. People are asking about that special. Why you can't watch it on HBO? Thank you for asking, David. You can't because my manager negotiated me to own the rights of it, which we thought that was a great idea. Now that company has dissolved and split, and he's passed away. Rest in peace, buddy. And
So is it what, on an HBO archive?
I sort of own it, but also I sort of own it with them. So I'm hesitant to sell it, but I like to figure out a way to offer it as like if you get one of the other specials download, you get to possibly download that. But anyway, I do have some of those. I made VHS copies years ago and was selling them for $25 out of the back of my car. Not the back of my car, but fans asked about it. I would send them a VHS copy. And this is just a little trivia story. So
It's better than a dream.
well, unlike your dream, it does.
Has
We
a
are going
beginning, a
somewhere.
middle, and an end.
Yeah,
Yay,
if we don't
yay,
keep
great.
having to stop.
Okay, all right. I'll
Okay.
just take a break.
So I did this Young Comics cool show here that was hosted by Jonah Ray and Kumail Nanjiani, now a incredibly successful comedian. And when I was meeting them for the first time, Kumail said, "Oh, when he was young, he was a fan of mine, and his dad." They sent off and they had one of those VHS copies of This Will Take About an Hour. It was very flattering. Shout out to Kumail. I hope you're doing well. I know he is because I watch his shows and I can't wait to see the movie where he's a superhero. Anyway, where were we? So This Will Take About an Hour is not out, but I'm going to see about having a possible way for it to come out. Jeff Thomas has a copy if you'd like to connect with him in the comments. Who gave approval for TMBG on This Will Take About an Hour? They did. They Might Be Giants. We had to buy the rights to the use of that song for the credits because I love that song, and I was telling the producers how great I thought that song was. Build a little birdhouse in your soul, and
Yeah, it's
they spent some of the budget money on getting that song for the special, and They Might Be Giants made it very clear that they didn't understand why a comedian would want to use their song in his credits because they're not a comedy band. And I get it, they're not. They're musical, they're amazing. They Might Be Giants are amazing, but that song is funny. Come on. Yeah, I know you want a copy that looks better than VHS, and I think I have that. So that's coming in the future. So what did I find here in the treasure trove? I found
look at
my
that.
copy. Last week we were talking about otters, and I think it was Wednesday. There was some great otter facts Wednesday last week, and I found this book I was talking about, an Otter Story by Emil E. Lears. And we had gone to his otter farm when I was, I think, 9 years old. He signed an autograph to me in here in 1969, May 21st, 1969. And we went to his otter farm, and I got this book, and I read this Otter Story. So I just read the first chapter today before we came in here, as if there might be something. It's very sweet.
I bet there's no nasty otter sex in there, biting the lady otter face.
I think I would remember that. I don't remember a lot from the
Yeah.
book, but
They leave out nasty stuff like that in kids' books.
they used to make these Disney movies where they would have wild animals, but then they would have them in situations, and the narrator would describe what they were thinking and where they were going, and then they would get the wild animals to swim out of a thing because they're running away, and then one of the otters gets chased by an owl at the beginning of this, and so they would have the owl, and so Disney made these movies, and evidently this book was made into a Disney movie, and anyway, it was just a great experience to find this book again after I looked for it on Amazon, $53. I just saved myself $53 by saving this for all these years, because I'm a little bit it's been 50 years since I got that book. Holy crap, holy. But I'm giving it a second read. It holds up. I thought I might read it to you at bedtime. A little story about otters.
Oh, I'm going to have much better dreams, I think, if we read a chapter from the Otter book. I think I won't be hosting, the Oprah show. I'll be hosting the Otter show.
Yeah,
and it will be a better movie than the movie of the dream.
This book about otters is written, the narrator tells you what the otters are thinking, and they have names, but the otters don't talk to each other. The mother encourages them to leave or cuddles them up or is worried about something, but there's no and the mom otter said this and the kid otter said that. There's none of that.
Because that's not real.
Well, it's...
In Watership Down, do the bunnies speak to each other?
I think the bunnies do talk a little bit, but I don't remember. Watership Down is a book about bunnies.
Rabbits.
I think there was a couple of those.
Yeah, rabbits. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. So Josh, I think it was, asked about
Somebody says no dead seals in this episode. There was some dead seals in the Otter episode. Far. If you're just coming in, there's been no dead seals so far.
No, we're really keeping it so seemly today. We're not going to go there. So these glasses are made by a company called Spiffy Society.
Did someone ask about your glasses?
Yeah, someone did ask me, and it's a little bit of a silly name, I think. But the really sad thing is I don't think Spiffy Society is around anymore, because they're two-tone. They've got light blue and dark blue, and they have all these different colors. They have red ones and green ones, and with all two-toned. But I have a nasty feeling that this might have been the last pair.
Blue and gray ones?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any sponsors right now, but
Spiffy Society. Yeah. I have to tell you, I do a lot of...
It's good for Oprah to know that you know how to handle an endorsement and kind of weave it right into the show.
And I bend down and show them just seamlessly, really. I mean, was it pretty seamless, my endorsement? No.
Someone's asking if there's a teacher waiting on my Otter Story book report. No, I think I turned that in on time. I don't remember my grade, but I do remember that I really did enjoy the book. So I had that for today to talk about the Otter book. And where are we? Oh, so we have a little bit more time in the episode. I
was a bit traumatized by the necro seal otter thing as well. When Jake brought that piece of information up.
Just go back. I'm not gonna chew my cabbage twice about my otters seal necrophilia, but you're not going to like it. Or maybe you are. Check out that episode from last week. I should add show notes to the YouTubes, but who's got the time? I barely have time to do this. I'm super busy.
All the things that we thought we'd be getting done during Verina's time. I mean, I've got a friend down the road who's doing, do-it-yourself haircut challenges with another lady, and they're posting them on.
Yeah, we're busy. Well, we've got our own show. Forget about Oprah. Well, I'd love to have Oprah on our show. If she wants to come over, we can sit in the yard where you're 20 yards back if you want.
Oh, yeah, we can do some good social distancing. We've got some tables set up there so that we can do it. But, we've got a few projects. Have we even started them? I don't think we have. I don't think we've even started our projects yet.
No, we haven't. There is a video that we've been sent about orangutans and otter and orangutan
otter orangutan thing, and thought of you. Okay.
So we'll have to watch that for tomorrow's show.
Okay, we will.
Someone's asking about ping pong. Well, we don't have ping pong.
Well, we've got it set up in the kitchen, so we've got kitchen table ping pong, and I
Yeah.
have to say it's really super fun. But the table is the kitchen table. It seemed like it was quite big until you put the ping pong net on it, and now the ball is in play if it's just anywhere in the kitchen. So when
It's
it's
really
bouncing on the floor, you've got to
game
get
is-
it back up onto
yeah.
the table because that is part of the the rally.
The game is not to make the other person mess up as in usual ping pong, but the game is to try and compensate for the other person's mistakes or mishits or problematic ball
Your handling.
caromming off of the
Yeah,
off
and
the
then every
kitchen
now and
table.
then we can't help it. You'd have to smash it at the other person just for the fun of it. But we don't really have enough space to get far enough back to then be able to do a return.
And I might
It's
say
not Wimbledon. It's not Wimbledon quality, is it?
no, it's not. No, that's an interesting comparison that you just made.
Well, I go high. You go low, I go high.
When I can. So yeah, people are asking about ping pong. I don't know if we're going to be doing ping pong on the show. If you love that dream story, you're going to love watching us hit a ping pong ball back and forth and try and find it in the kitchen. It's
Jen
not
thinks
as-
it's going to be really boring watching us play ping pong. I mean, as long as we.
I think
yeah.
we could make that video and post it if I can figure out a way to do
yeah,
picture
we
in
could
a
do that.
picture.
Yeah, we
It
could
could be
post
a-
it. Yeah, we'll
it
just
could
do
be
a
a
little
supplemental thing.
do an
We'll
insert.
put it on our Instagram.
We could
or
have a
something.
little. We could have it up there on the screen.
I don't know how
us
to
play
do
ping
that.
pong.
I don't know how to do
You
that.
don't? I bet I better work it out.
Belinda,
I'm the technically savvy one of the two of us.
Scott chiming in again. Belinda makes you look so much better. It's Scott. It's every day with this attack on my personal appearance. It's I'm used to it now. You do make me look better.
Aw.
Yeah, you're sweet.
Oh, yeah, he's sweet. He's sweet. He doesn't want to get too close to
And
my
beautiful.
head. Do you see how he's
Oh,
sort
I
of
think I've
keeping-
already got. I think
keeping
I've
away
already
from
got
me?
the headlights.
No, yeah, who knows? Oh man, we have to go get the prescription level of head lice treatment today, and they don't have it in stock, and so I've just had to talk to the pharmacist after getting the text yesterday to say
Oh, we
we
still don't have
it.
the shampoo?
And then I called her up today and I said, look, we need it. My kid is going out of her mind, and we've already done the Anyway, blah,
Adam's
blah,
asking
blah.
if it's too late for me to do his taxes, and no, Adam, it's not. My understanding is we've had a deadline extension to July 15th. I will tell you.
Oh,
that
just don't pay taxes this year. Don't pay rent. Don't pay taxes. Forget mortgages.
Look, who's the tax expert? It's me, not you. He's asking me.
But I'm like, come on. They need to give Americans a break right now. I mean, everything should be off for a while.
Oh, we should waive it. Yeah, I've got more paperwork.
Come on. I mean, except how will they then, bail out the airlines unless they have our tax money back to bail
Yeah,
out the airlines?
they need
No,
our-
I
they
don't
need our
want to
tax
bail out the
dollars.
airlines. I'm not going to give them my tax money.
I'd rather not. I'd
Yeah.
rather not bail out the airlines.
Cheers.
Well,
That's it.
we're sort of at the end of when we
Okay.
usually end, unless
Yeah.
you want to talk about this Rhino story that I've got.
Oh, should we save the Rhino for tomorrow? Or is it unless you
No.
really... Okay, you want to go?
Rhino teaser for tomorrow.
Oh,
And it's not,
look at that.
It's not the rhino virus either. It's rhinoceros, the white rhinoceri. There's two. There's the upper and the lower white rhinos, and I think the upper ones are the more rare.
You mean they're
and,
upper on the continent of Africa?
Yes, I believe that's right.
And now they have, I think, white rhinos in horrible concrete pens in a country in Asia because they want to keep them and have them into perpetuity. So they're breeding them in a concrete pen.
Why don't I do more LA shows? That's a question here. I get down to Hermosa Beach. I'm going to schedule some more Hermosa Beach shows as soon as we're done with Varinus time. And yes, Adam, I am doing your taxes. That's going to happen.
And who does the cooking?
I'm going to do.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. I think people answer each other. Is that what happens?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of. It's
I
not
see.
just about us.
Yeah, no, it's not. And I love
Which
that.
is-
I love that
which
it
is
has a
refreshing.
life beyond what
Look,
we do. That you
if-
have a
if it
interaction.
gives
Because
anyone.
it-
Go ahead.
No, you go.
It's really, if you really want Oprah to let you host her
You
show,
have to shut up more.
you can't overtalk.
But I'm not on Oprah right now. I'm with
No,
you.
no, you with
No,
me.
I'm quite. When I interview people, I do. We're not interviewing though. We're chatting. But when I interview, I know people. I know. Ask the question.
Belinda.
Oh my God.
I don't know if they can even hear the fart
Yeah,
machine.
he's
I
got
hope
the
so.
fart machine out again because he just can't help himself. Give me the Fisher Price.
Oh, Rhonda wants to know who for real does the cooking.
Oh.
Belinda does some of the cooking, and then I do some of the cooking. She does most of the cooking.
I do most of the cooking, and what did we have last night? We had pesto farro with vegetables. I went to the co-op yesterday, and I have to say, I went absolutely bananas. I bought enough produce.
She bought $30 of chocolate rabbits. Guess how many chocolate rabbits that is? $30 of chocolate rabbits. How many rabbits do you think?
Yeah, how
Is
many?
it,
How many?
Is it
How
11?
many? How many?
It's 3.
Yeah. And then when I got home, and of course, because you're in the supermarket, and the woman was yelling at me, she was being really, the cashier was telling me, 6 feet back, 6 feet back from the other lady. And the lady in front of me was trying to give me the tops off her carrots because she didn't want them. And we have a bunny, so I wanted the greens. And I think when the woman saw her hand them to me, and then the woman kept on saying, no, grab them at the top. And I was like, no, I'm trying not to touch your hand, lady. And I'm trying to get away from you as quickly as possible. But there was a fight over a 4-pack of toilet paper, and I didn't see the whole thing. But what happened was, this one woman I saw, beavering down this way. She grabbed the 4-pack of loo paper out of another woman's cart.
Out of a cart.
Out
Grabbed
of a cart.
it out of someone else's
got
cart.
back to her
Outrageous.
lane, and then this lady over here, when she realized her toilet paper had been stolen, just went right over and grabbed it back, and then was swearing up a storm as she went back. I can't believe that she in my toilet roll. And then there are other people who've sort of witnessed the whole thing who are traumatized. And this is at the co-op. We're just supposed to be a lot of
I know.
vegan loving
we're not
weirdos.
used to that kind of thing at the co-op.
And then to have this, to have quite a, she was, almost dominatrix level checkout lady. She was so bossy and nasty about it. And then there was this very sweet guy who didn't want to go stand behind me, but he said, no, I have good manners. I know that I'm, behind you. And of course, he had only had a few items, but by the time I've stood in line all that time, I don't really want to say you can go first because I want to go. And then I've bought so much stuff that I don't want to look through the whole thing and realize I've made a terrible mistake. I've bought these stupid chocolate bunnies that cost
You overpaid
$9.99.
for chocolate bunnies on the Monday after Easter.
Yeah.
She paid full price for chocolate bunnies on the Monday after Easter.
No, they were $1 off each.
$1 off, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Thanks, Co-op.
It is the fall of Western civilization. You're
Yeah.
right about that.
She would have been, if she'd had a whip, I would have liked her more. She just had a really nasty attitude. And then
When you're responding to the comments, you have to
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of say what. You don't have to do it now, but that was.
who ate the bunnies? Rhonda, you're non-stop with the questions.
I know you can't
like
respond to
it's like a
everything
grilling.
that Rhonda says. She wants to do the pre-interview. She wants to do the interview proper, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
really, how much are the chocolate otters? Oh my God! If you subscribe,
I'm going to make chocolate otters and I'm going to sell them on Facebook.
yeah, it's a great idea. So do me a favor, if you can like or subscribe or whatever you do, you can repost or do something with this to get more people to watch it. If you like it, maybe other people would like it. That'd be great. But I'm not super worried about that. I just want to be here, have a little interaction. It always makes me feel better. Do you feel better?
I do. And I'm just going to tell you quickly what I'm cooking for dinner tonight.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Anyone would think I drank the coffee. I'm going to make vegan pad thai for dinner tonight. Yeah. So, and then who knows what the rest of the week, who knows what we're doing. Oh, but we do have a drive-by 15-year-old birthday that we have to remember. We can't
that
forget.
today?
It's today at 5 o'clock.
Oh, yeah,
so
we
have
gotta
to be
drive
there
by
with,
somebody's house.
boas on and, scream out the window. We'll take the Fisher Price,
I might
ding-dong
miss
machine.
that. I'm not allowed to miss it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Let's try and be nice to each other in spite of what's going on at the grocery store. Oh my God.
It was really kind of, it was just one of those moments where you're like, really going to, and because you're only allowed to take 1 4-pack each. So to go and nick someone else's 4-pack, that was pretty shitty.
I think you got to just ask people, just point blank, just go, is this your best pandemic behavior? Because if it is, it's okay. But if it's not,
Yeah.
let's all try and be
Take
better.
it up a notch.
Let's
Come
try and
on.
be better.
At the co-op.
Let's
Take
try and be
it
better.
up a notch.
So, hey, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for marking this on your calendar. Oh, my God, I really believe that you did that. And take care of yourselves. Don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later. Trust me on that. It just it's unspooling eternally.
Yeah, we're not giving up. No.
Yeah. Sleep well. Have a great dream. And can't wait to hear about it tomorrow.
No more dreams. That's it. I'm not going to tell you them.
Well, let's not jump to. Maybe you're going to have a great one tonight with a beginning, middle, and end. You know, you never know.
Yeah,
you
maybe.
never know.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
See you tomorrow, 3
Bye.
p.m.